You're live. Stream health excellent. We're trying a little something different this time. We're doing vertical, pulling up my own stream. We're gonna stream for 1 hour. If you're watching this in the future, go ahead and just fast forward. It's looking a little laggy. So is there some stuff we can X out of? For sure, we're gonna X out of that. We need that. Obviously, we need the chessboard. I guess it works. It said that it's automatically going to cut and crop it to watch vertically, but I just don't see how that's going to happen. Obviously, it's not. The most important thing is to we got to see how many viewers are in here. If you're watching this in the future, do yourself a favor and just fast forward like 5 minutes. Okay. It's a little laggy. I would like to get rid of the stream somehow. That would make me real happy. Oh. I wish there was a way to put a timer as well, because we're going to stream for exactly 1 hour. I'm getting off at midnight. So this video is going to be not exactly an hour, because who knows how it will go. But let's just do some casual 3+2. Is it glitchy for you guys? It looks glitchy on my end. At least I got rid of the delay a little bit. So now I'll be able to interact with you guys more or less seamlessly. Before, what was happening is people were sending me a message and I was seeing it and then I would respond to it, and it would take like 30 seconds for it to show up, which is not an effective way to have a conversation with people that are trying to like watch my video and talk to me and stuff. Because they'll say like, oh, what about like, queen takes b2, and then I won't be there. I won't see it until way later. And I guess, can I shrink this thing? We can scoot it over. I'm messing around with stuff on my other screen right now. I know there's in 1856. Have we faced this young man before? The answer is no. How many games has he played? 30,000. I bet you he's never seen e4. And Lichess is going to restart in 8 minutes. Bring the bishop out, just so I can teach the people some stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. Hello, Bella. Bea. Beja. Means beautiful in Spanish. Beautiful star. Is that your name? And you know what? Forget the nonsense. What we're doing is putting my knight here to prep this pawn push. We're going to then step forward. He can get my light square bishop. That is certain. But we're ready for this pawn break. So we might step forward. You can't actually take it, so you're going to have to go for this. And once the bishop is here, that's going to clog this file. And he's got the hook over here. Unfortunately, if I castle, my knight's only real move is back here. But we're going to be all right. We're going to try and play ultra super aggressive is generally what we're going to go for here. So we're trying to castle opposite. That is obviously what we're going for, a little opposite side castling. And let's get this notification. I don't care when Lichess is restarting. This pawn is almost hanging. If this guy ever moves, what about like step back and jump in with the knight? It's not a terrible idea to try and replace this bishop with a knight. What about sacrifice? No, the rook will come in and support this. I could step back. And if he plays this, I just ignore it and jump in. He takes, I take. He can just get out of the pin like this. Okay, that was enough time spent absolutely figuring out nothing. We're going to just go for the pawn break. And this bishop's got the diagonal on lock. I'm really considering, what if I push forward? We can take, but for some reason I feel like pushing forward and taking this idea away just a tad bit makes a decent amount of sense. His knight is still getting ready to jump to the middle. So he's going for a little bit of everything. But I think we can just take here. We then, I think, kick the knight out. The knight goes back, and then I jump in, applying pressure, and you close the bishop out. So I think we go for this. He's not attacking anything worthwhile over here. He's only got one retreating square. The pawn push doesn't do anything. I just capture, and then I'm threatening. So you do have to step back, and I'm coming in. And oh boy. Once the queen moves, and I either take like this, we apply pressure to the pinned piece immediately. If he plays this, we have en passant. So this pawn push actually is coming to turn into something great. This pawn push made sense now. And furthermore, once the pawns are stacked, this is just one extra square that I will have. Okay, so he's going for it, but we, like I said, we just play like this. He defends, sure. But what if we just slide in? For one, we can take, you take, and then I take, and I'll still be able to grab this. Oh my god, so I think we go for a check. What if he steps up? What about just playing this? You'd have to step up this way, no? Then I would take. This move seems to be the move, and I've got this beautiful open file. I've got 2 minutes. 1 minute and 37 seconds. I am guaranteed to win this game of chess. Now, what is better? Take, you step up, I defend. I'm just doing it. It seems more forcing. He could trade, trade, trade. I think we just go for this. Get a little bit spicy. We're going for it. This check will trade the queens. No, it won't. I'll take it with my knight. What am I talking about? But we are getting real close. Even this makes maybe more sense. So first things first, we're going to attack this queen. The queen has to guard this and this. How do you do that? Do you play this and just walk into a queen trade? You could go for this. Yeah, you could go for this. Now, you generally don't want to trade the queens, but I'm up so much material here that I don't think it's going to matter. You could bring the knight, but I can step forward and get up. And I'm ready for this infiltration, baby. And I can just push forward like this. I don't actually have to do anything. I've got 1 minute on the clock. This doesn't work because it hangs this. He's got this check, but I just step over. So we're playing this. Ooh, he can defend my whole infiltration idea just by pushing this pawn forward. So I might have to try and break things open. I probably should have gone for a heavier attack. I will win this endgame. This was the whole idea. I'm not really threatening a whole lot. I think we have to bring the knight. We take. Over here. If he plays this, I jump to the middle. and then I'm threatening stuff. Yeah, he could play this, but then I'm just going to take. You've got the check, but I step over. You'd have this check, but I'd step over again. 30 seconds on our opponent's clock. As long as I don't blunder, I shouldn't have traded the bishop for the rook. I should have just added more pressure, but I looked at the clock, and I didn't see the win. So I went with my plan B. Plan A was figure out how to apply more pressure. But, I mean, I saw a way to win, and I went for it. Sometimes that's all you got to do. Okay, so he is going to defend. What do I do? What do I do? I can try to get in. Let's just push a pawn. This doesn't immediately work. I can just take it with the knight. You take... I come back, you hit me with a check, I step up. Okay, he's going for this. We run away. Anywhere the knight moves is a discovery on this, but he doesn't have a useful discovery. Like, he's got no useful discovery. Stepping back, I just push the pawn up. If you push again, I just take. Yes, you're going to probably be able to get that pawn, but I could defend. Through and through, that was just a good game of chess. I just crushed this guy. How does the streaming setup look? How's the quality? 46 seconds, it's going to restart. And we need to get 10 more subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see exactly what it was. All right, 87% accurate, pretty decent. My opponent, 79. I mean, let's fly through this. Whoa. We can turn this off just so I can seamlessly go forward. Actually, we want the computer on here, don't we? Okay, I'm slightly winning. Pawn break, it says was the best move, but now it doesn't like it. It's one of the best moves, but it still counts it as a mistake. I do not like that. The computer's like, hey, play this move. And then you do. And it's like, nope, never mind, that was a mistake. Okay, also an inaccuracy. I guess, yeah, because this pawn push was definitely going to happen. Now I just have +2 because we kick the knight out. Knight goes back. And I'm supposed to just trade. Because I take, if the queen takes, I'm jumping in with tempo on the queen. And you can't defend this pawn. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. En passant, bone. Ah, taking with the queen is better. But this is exactly what I was talking about. It's 11-11 for me. Yes, I'm actually live. Okay, so look at this. This was the move that I was considering, but I saw that if I just take, I'm winning. And this, so this is +5.6, and this is +4.4. So both were winning, and I saw that that was winning, so that's why I played it. I didn't see the direct win. So we grab the rook. He takes. Grab the pawn. Attack the queen. Queen trade. Should have applied more pressure, but it is what it is. Best move, scooting the rook up. Double the rooks. Take, take. Knight to the... Now at least my knight is defending some stuff. I hate Insomnia too, bro. Yeah, and I haven't been going live too often. And then this is where he gave up. I think that I'm going to have to stop doing those playlists of... We're going to do a new game. Nobody go anywhere. When I do the live stream and I just play my pre-recorded videos, it hasn't been performing well recently. want to see my stream settings. Do another 3+2. That was a good game. Horizontal and vertical. I mean, okay. I guess it's glitchy on my end, but it's not glitchy on your guys' end, is what I'm concluding. And thank you so much for whoever subscribed. You mean the world to me. Each and every one of you. We're really making the push for 2,000 tonight. Will it happen? Nobody knows. The Scandinavian. Nobody likes this opening. What you do is you push this pawn. You just completely give up on this one. You develop the knight. I'm still going to go with the 2 pawns in the center technique. We're going to break the pin here. We'll tickle this guy. We'll castle. And we'll be ready to jump into the middle soon. The reason we pushed this pawn here is so that my knight can go behind it. And then it's a better setup. We're going to go here because the pin would do absolutely nothing. I kind of like this. This. Here. Let's do it. Without calculating a whole lot, I can also take like this. Yes. Ooh. Alright, the opportunity to just trade everything off seems decent to me. And we might... This is undefended. Let's do this. This guy really just wants to kill me. We step back to defend here. I'd love to push and get my knight to this square, but I don't have enough pawns. If I could throw another pawn here, it would make more sense. What if I push? Nah, there's too much stuff. If I go here, I'm at least somewhat defending this square. That is my whole idea. So now if I push, take. I think we go for doubling up the rooks. This seems like a really important file in the position, so doubling the rooks makes sense to me. We're going to just go ahead and do it. I can also step over, and then I'm threatening this. Also, this bishop is kind of stuck to the defense of this knight because I can take here, and when he takes back, I get the knight. Right? It removes the defender. Pretty simple tactics. Remove the defender of the knight. That bishop and queen were defending the knight. Now they are not. Only this pawn. So he takes, and I'm going to get in. And that's not fun. He might just want to ignore it and not even take. But if he does that, I can step over. Okay, so he wants to play like that. I am just up a pawn now. Well, let's do a little pin. You gotta break the pin somehow. And now all of a sudden, this is not such a stupid idea. We could trade. What about this? I'm just gonna make a move. I didn't see what to do. The knight can't go to the middle. Pawn breaks are everywhere. What if I step over here? You take, I take. Here. What should I do? Defend? Okay. Oh my god, he's got this. And then the fork. What about just take, attack, step back, I go in, you take, I take with the pawn? Doesn't seem winning for me. We're stepping over. I didn't know what else to do. Jesus, this guy really just hates me. We're playing this. If he pushes, we can just take. This is defended enough different ways. 1 minute against 2 minutes. pretty stressful. I think we're going to take... Oh! We're just trading everything, apparently. That move was so weak. That didn't even do anything. He's got this. If he pushes and I take, he gets in, but I would get this pawn. I meant to play here as well, but whatever. We're going to have to just go into an endgame, and hopefully I don't blunder first. That's pretty much where we're at with this. Whoever blunders first. Heavy piece endgames are so tricky. Does this do anything? I mean, it's something. Here, doesn't do anything. Literally does nothing. We're just going to push this. Then we're going to try and slide over here to hold on to this. Take, take. We can defend. He can get in, but I just defend, then defend. Then if I really need to, defend. We're going to do this one. This guy's got the job of the back rank. Looks like he wants to double up. Stepping forward. The pawns are defended. This is defended. The check, I don't think is super scary. We're stepping up. And we're kind of getting ready to play this. So he's going to play this. But this is a passed pawn. I didn't even really realize that until just now. So if I put my rook here and defend this guy, we start pushing. What about just in? Doesn't work. Sliding over. That definitely was supposed to be here. This works now. He has to step over, but then we should push up. If the queen moves, we go up. And we're kind of doing a decent job defending. He could go for something like this, but I would just run. He's always got this check too. This. Take, here. You can go for this. "17 seconds. We got a little bit of increment. Don't worry, boys. If he takes with the rook, we just put our dude behind the pass pawn. If he takes with the pawn, we step back. Okay, he takes with the rook. Bro, get out of here. I'm freaking wiggling in, dude. This got sloppy. This got real sloppy. He's got this. He's got this. Yikes. No. He's got this now. Yikes. And he loses on time. I'm losing here, I believe. I think... Am I? His king is blockading. What the hell was my king doing over there? That was not an easy game of chess. My goodness. Is it a draw? His passed pawn is way scarier than mine. Oh, I'm winning. I held on. I am winning here. I guess because I'm active. What we really want is this. Then my pawns start rolling. How many moves was that? 59? Actually, not that many moves. 9 more subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. We're closing in on the 2 a.m. I already have a computer analysis going on. Let's fly through this real quick. Oh, man, I'm getting hungry. Do a little break the pin, a little tickle of the bishop, a little castle, develop the knight, develop the bishop. This just ultimately simplified the position. All right. Here, I was lucky enough to spot, able to grab a pawn here. And now I'm just comfortably up a pawn. We lock it down. And I am supposed to just get rid of the knight. Oh, well. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's bouncing around. And this end game, I'm just winning. So I guess it was easier for me to find moves than for the opponent because all my moves are good. But I'm sure I threw it away more or less to a draw. Somewhere along the line. Man, my computer's so slow. Okay. That's a scary move. Rook c8, c1. That throws it away to a draw. How am I supposed to know that? Why is this so much better? We just brace for impact? He just slides back, no? What's the move here, computer? Oh, we forced the rook trade? Okay. Man, I can't even analyze my games because my computer doesn't work. We go for the rook trade. He gets a pass pawn, but now it's just a draw. Yikes. And I'm winning here. So the move that I was thinking about was b5. I was thinking about b5 because I was like, what happens if I just do this? Like, you can't actually push this pawn. I'll take it. So I was thinking like here, 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 and we start pushing this way. We held on. We held on. Let me double check my stream. Looks like everything is good. Thank you, REK. You're my bro. What should I play? What do you want me to play? I need to eat a snack, dude. What do you guys want me to play? All right, you boys. I'm eating some food. I'll drink some water. And we're going to go ahead and play a 10 plus 2. I'm so tired. I don't know if I have the mental capacity to do a 10-minute game of chess. This is the London? Goddamn. Hell yeah, REK. I'm kind of scared, dude. Pushing this pawn 2 squares. I'm getting a little bit sandwiched here. Maybe I should be taking some time. I don't know this opening incredibly well, but we're going to trade this off. Go for this. And we go for the pawn break to develop the knight. Here, here. Let's do it. He still needs to develop his knight. What if he brings the queen? I think I just step all the way up. So he wants to bring the knight. I think we hit him in the face with this first. Where if you play this... Yes, I think I play this. You can play the check first, but I step up. Check. I step up. Then he moves the queen. Okay. I have to play this to defend. I might have to go for this. Where if he captures, we just say, cool. Him bringing the queen isn't going to happen. We're covering it. And I can step up with my queen this way. So once I bring my queen, almost certainly I just trade that, no? Yeah, I feel like I have to. We're going over here. If he plays this, we might just allow it. This knight can come back. My rook can support here. I can't castle, but He's not going to checkmate anybody with just his bishop over here. So I definitely untangled. And that attacked the bishop. So he's got to do something with the bishop. I didn't even notice that. Probably just going back is going to be the best move. If he goes this way, I won't be able to castle. If he goes this way, I won't be able to ever put a rook here. If he plays this, I mean, I just take. Do something with the knight. He's going to have maybe something along this diagonal. This diagonal sucks. Okay, so he wants to go all the way back. I think we just step forward. Is there anything better? Here, here, something forward. I've got this as well. I just heard somebody almost crash their car outside. I think we play this. And if he ever goes for this and captures, I just get in with the knight. So he really is never going to want to play that. Maybe playing this would make him think. No, he'd hang that with check. Look at my knights. What are my knights doing over here? He's got this. But I think maybe I just bring this knight. We'll play something like this. This is the new idea. I mean, he's got squares. He's got squares. Maybe I play this first. So if he plays here, I'll take the pawn first. I like that. Super active, super powerful. You could just push forward. But then this sucks for him. Ooh. That's a decent move. This still works. This still works. It's defended by the queen. This check I take with the rook. This check, I mean, I take with the queen. You take, I take. I think we go for this. He can take. We're chilling. He could play something like this. But I'm getting rid of the bishop, which feels like a dub for me. Almost certainly he didn't want to give up that bishop. I'm still not able to castle, so I might have to castle this way, or just not castle at all. Almost certainly we get rid of the bishop. That was definitely a terrifying piece, so I'm glad that it's dead. He takes with the queen. I could step up now. No, I couldn't. The knight is attacking that square. What about, like, launch? We step up. Here. Oh man, what I would give to be able to castle. I could just trade the queens. Whose pawn structure is better? It's completely equal. We'd just be going into an endgame. I like this, this, and then all of a sudden my rook can sort of get in. It feels like we're doing something. I'm playing this. And then I'm able to play this. He can just slide in. But potentially I jump in and force this trade. The king would step over. This dude is so annoying. That attacks the knight. Here, here, here. The king steps over. Okay. Looks like we're just trading everything and we're going to go into an endgame. Unfortunately, nobody's attack was able to arrive. The checks are covered. He could jump forward at this point. Oh, dang. I did not consider that. But I would just attack the queen, no? You jump in, I attack the queen. No, you hit me with check. I step over. Yeah, if he plays this, I really need to start considering my options. I might have to step over. And this rook is not active. Okay, so he didn't want to go for it. There was something he didn't like about it. We take back. King steps over. No, take queen. Did I miss a hanging queen somewhere? I like this. We launch forward. Check, over, check, up, check, over. I think we just go for this. If he pushes, this... Oh, no. If I push this, there's just this check. I still can't freaking castle, dude. We step up and then attack the queen? Here, take. Okay, what is there about this move that sucks? Damn, I have 6 minutes. I should have definitely spent some more time thinking about what to do. This rook needs to get active. That's my whole logic. There's no checks. I was never going to be able to castle. Dude, this diagonal was his the entire game. Now the rooks are defended. So this... Actually, his queen is almost trapped. He might have to try something like this, but I hit him with... if he plays this, I just take. If you take back, then I take here. I think he's in trouble. His queen is a little bit overextended. And what's crazy is, like, I can hit him with this. All of those are cut off. All of these are cut off. This isn't cut off. But I could attack him again. Then you're in a lot of trouble. His queen is almost trapped. So here's a sample line. Boom, boom, boom. This pawn is hanging. God damn it, he would escape by grabbing the pawn. So this isn't going to work. What about this? Why would that work? Here. Walk in. You hit me with a check. I attack you. You just grab this rook. I think he's safe, dude. I can't trap the queen. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. He hits me with this check, and then I just lose my rook. So we are not going to be doing any of that. The next idea is to push forward. Where if I get this pawn push, take, I just grab the pawn and I argue like I'm doing better in the endgame. He needs to spend some time thinking here. Yeah, I'll take the B pawn with check. It is bad. Boom. Well, I don't have to give him the other check. Plays this. I could just defend. Then he'd have to do... So what about this? Then all of a sudden this does trap the queen. So this is going to be my next move. Almost. It depends on what he does. Okay, so he wants to go for this. But the reason I don't think that works is I take, and then I just get this pawn, and then I'm up a pawn. Not to mention there's going to be these ideas. So I can take, and just pin. But he takes my rook for the queen. I take the queen. He takes my queen. I mean, I'm almost guaranteed that that's just the right idea. Do this, check. We go here. He takes my queen. I take his queen. He takes my rook. I mean, I was going to be able to just grab this pawn. That was the next idea. He just resigned. That was the next. I was trying to look if there was any lines where I win the queen. But right here, I just grab this. And then what are you doing? You've got huge problems. Actually, I'd bring this rook. You've got huge problems here. I'm going to get your 7th rank. That was a good game of chess. I think that I played pretty accurate, to be completely honest. That was a decent game of chess right there, if I do say so myself. Drink some more water. Yeah, I was gonna grab the pawn. 83% accurate, 1 blunder. Let's hop on into it. Okay. Through trial and error, I have learned this. You push this pawn 2 squares. You push it 1 square, and you run into problems. So you just push it 2 squares. We slide over with the knight. Now we got a weird structure. Trade. I step forward with the pawn. Best move. Going for the pawn break is not that great. We hit the queen first. We defend. Trade. Man, look at this diagonal, bro. Yep, and then he's just down a pawn. Yep, and I'm just going to take here. And what are you really doing after that? Got to do something, but you're going to just lose the queen. I don't think there was any way out of it. You can attack my queen, but I take with check. And then I can even grab this. Okay, so he was just screwed in that position at the end. Not a whole lot he could do. We're going to do one more game. I agree it was on point. The faster modes have you moving quickly. Yeah, I like playing I like playing quickly though. It makes it a little bit more exciting in my opinion. So we're going to do a 6+2 ? As the last game. Thank you so much. Renz. Thank you. Right after this, I'm going to go eat some food. I trained my chest at the gym today, so that requires a lot of calories. Five grams of sugar. All right, a 1750 with a d4. We play a little c6. What you got, bro? You want to transition into the Caro-Kann. Now, the reason that I play c6 against a d4 with the black pieces is sometimes it transitions into the Caro-Kann, like we have right now. So this is a transposition. The Caro-Kann, but being reached after d4. This is the advanced variation. I go for the mainline theory where we develop the bishop. I'm going to predict the Tal variation. Actually, no, I won't, because he doesn't play the Caro-Kann. I think the bishop. Yep. This knight. We're going to go for a tactic. It's not winning or anything, but we take. And if he takes with the knight, we attack the queen. Okay, so I made a move that more or less doesn't make a lot of sense. We're going to do this. My bishop needed to do something. I want to get my bishop out into the action before I move this knight. If he attacks my queen, I'll slide up here. That's fine. We're going to step back. If he chases us, we're going to just step back more. We've got some stuff building pressure on this pawn here, which he can easily defend. But my knight is going to find a new home over here. All right, so he wants to attack again. I think we step over and get here. So like here, here. If I stump in, I'm just going for it. It's held by the bishop and the queen. It can't be terrible. And if I need to, I'll reinforce this with my rook. Because we need to get this guy here. That's the course of action. So he could play this. This knight has no moves, really. He's going in, or potentially like this, and I hit him with a fork where he has to move the rook, and I get the bishop. Okay, so he's just gripping down on this. I can go here. I should probably have developed the knight now that we're looking at this. But I'm a little bit afraid, so we're going to go for this first. This first. If take, if you push, I step back. Going for this. That also reinforces this pawn push. So if he pushes, I've got a lot of things eyeing down on this square. We take with the rook. We're going to do something with this knight. That was the whole idea. He could just take it. Here, 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 here. You attack me. I didn't like the alternative. I guess I could have slid all the way back. We're going to have to castle. Now this guy is pinned. Terrific. Terrific. Maybe I should have moved the knight first. I mean, that was a dumb idea. It walks into this, 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 this. So what about this? You launch your pawn, I push. You launch your pawn, I take. You take. Oh! Alright, we're defending like this. I gotta scoot my rook over. Alright, alright. I definitely need to, here, here. Dude, am I really gonna get checkmated right now? By just a queen and a king? I mean, a queen and a knight? Aye. What about this? You take. Doesn't work. I mean, this is the only move, but he just pushes. We step up. You take. I take. Here. I step. I have to give up the pawn. God damn it. He's got this. I attack. You'd probably just play this. Here, right? I might be able to jump forward or jump into a block something. We're going for this. We're attacking the knight. This pawn is a little weak. Man, my queen is boxed in. My most powerful piece not doing anything. I'm going to have this at some point. You could play this. If you play this one, I'm getting in. So I'm playing this next. He's up a pawn. And my king is weak. But there's some ideas. We attack the queen, no? Then I grab it. Then I'm attacking this as well. If I grab this, You'd have to play this. And then your rook's over here. I'm not sure that that's helping in checkmating me. Here. For one, this comes with check. So I'm thinking we'd grab this first. Check. He's got to do something, obviously. Duh. We're doing this first. Undefending my bishop. He steps over. We hit him with this check. You have to do something about that. There's a win here. There's a way to win this. Check with that, dude. It has to be good. What if he just steps up? This doesn't work. The knight can take. Check. He comes up. I could just grab, dude. I don't want to do that, though. We just grab. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. Defended by this. He can go for something. I trade, you step back. We grab this. You take. I can't take it back. We're stepping all the way back. This is held, but hardly. We step up. What if we step over? You push. I think I have to step over here. If you come in, I'm up a pawn. We could step up and block that. You push in. I hit you with this check. Here. Take. Here. I get in with the rook. I don't see a reason not to do it. I'm just threatening the pawn. Ooh, he pushes. Wait, I hit him with the check first. He steps over. I take the knight. You take my rook. Do we dare blockade? We step. We're going for this. I'm literally threatening to pin your queen. He can play this, but I still would play this. He can attack my rook, but then I'm just coming over here. Literally trying to support this. It's getting spicy. This is a spicy game of chess right now. My queen has still not yet got to partake in all the action. I'm going to have to do something like this. Which this is a slow move, but it's threatening such big things. Like if I'm able to get in, I win the game, essentially. So what do you play here? This works, no? Take, take. That was the whole idea we played it. Let's freaking play it. My king is supporting my rook to pin against your queen. Oh my god. Okay. This check is coming next. My king is like my most advanced, most aggressive piece right now. I mean, this trades. Trade, trade. I'm over here. But this attacks this, attacks this. Okay, we gotta play careful. If I go this way, he hits me with this check. Okay, so we have to go this way. You hit me with this check. I step up. And it's the only move, so let's just play it. You can hit me with this. We're going on a run. This check is covered. This is under threat. He's got this. Oi, I'm trying to get my freaking feet untangled. And he resigns. Yeah, you pretty much have to. Like, what was he really going to do? Where are you going to move this guy? Over here? Man, that was an epic game. Absolutely, that was epic. It was all the way... I mean, he just... How often do you see... Like, the pieces are trying to attack me, and I'm breaking all of the chess principles right here. Just pushing forward into the enemy's territory with my king. Going for this. Literally, my king is the only piece supporting my rook to pin. Crazy. Then my king is my most advanced piece, just touching everything. We make a little run for it. Now this would have been mate. No, it wouldn't. I would have ran. Then you do something else, and I can run more. Okay, so it wouldn't have been mate. Man, that was fun. Let's see how accurate that was. He blew it. Yeah, he just let his queen get hung. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that, bro. And it all stemmed because I know how to play the Caro-Kann. Advanced variation, trade. Push the pawn. Push this pawn. Develop the knight. Castle. Take. Bishop. Sorry, I'm going so slow. Kept my composure. Good job. Thank you. We step back with the bishop. We jump over correctly. We break the chess principles. We put the knight on the rim. Knight on the rim. Breaking chess principles, but it's the best move. Then we bring the rook. Oh my goodness. Was this also the best move? One of the best moves. Knight to the middle. He trades. Rook up. Knight in. Oh, this pawn is just hanging for one. I can just grab that pawn. Didn't even think about it for a second. But I'm still slightly winning. We push the pawn. Queen comes in. We step up. There's a sacrifice here because boom, boom. And he just gets in with check. If I block like this, you're getting this. You're getting some stuff. You take here. Okay. Fair enough. There was a sacrifice. I knew there was going to be some scary stuff. I'm supposed to sacrifice the knight? Oh my god. I'm not sacrificing the knight. I'm going here because if you taking with check. Oh my god. That's fancy. Didn't see any of that. Just allowing this to happen because I'm getting you with a check and then I can move. Okay. Definitely got a little bit spicy here. We step up with the king and now I'm just losing. Take. We attack the queen. This. Oh my god, that rook was defending this pawn. Duh. Jump over with the knight. No discoveries. We attack the queen. There's a queen sacrifice here. Where, boom, boom. Okay, we missed that. But I like this. We're getting active with my rook. We take this with check first. Grab the pawn. Now all of a sudden white is losing. You have the attack, but you're losing. I stepped all the way back with the bishop. Not the best move. Stepping up with the king is an inaccuracy, but it's one of the best moves. That's where he blew it with the queen, yeah. Well, he really blew it earlier on. Because if you look, it's minus 2.7. So minus 3. And oh my god, the best move. King h5. And I freaking play it. Look at that. So this is an inaccuracy. But this is the best move. Crazy. I don't think I've ever got to do that in like the middle of a game like this. Where we still have other pieces. And we just get it. My king is straight up activated. We go on a little run. And really here, what are you supposed to do? I'm just too far in. If you play this, you step over here. I mean, you give me another check. I run. You give me another check. I'll grab the pawn, I guess, because I don't want to walk into this. Man, that was a good game of chess. Thank you so much for all of you that have watched me play chess. If some of you could subscribe, you would really make my day. If any of you want to donate, it would also make my day. But it's midnight for me, and I need to stick to a somewhat normal sleep schedule. So thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one, and get out of here. Bye.